What's good, y'all? It's Cameron here, and I recently saw this video by Tommy NFG in my recommended titled The Desensitized Generation. And I'm assuming in this video he's going to talk about how in this generation none of us take anything serious. It's so crazy to say that because there's so many like insane things happening right now, like the whole Epstein thing, but a lot of people are just making jokes out of it. I think a lot of people make jokes just to cope because a lot of people feel like they can't necessarily do anything. I feel like why not check this video out? I mean, it seems super interesting, and we watch a lot of Tommy NFG's videos. His videos are very entertaining. Love watching them. Pretty sure you guys love seeing them as well. So yeah, let's check it out.
There are things that have happened throughout everyone's lifetime. Whether you were born in modern times where getting it directly sent to you through your phone from a relative, or in caveman times where you would see your whole village get squad wiped in 0.2 seconds by a 15-foot saber-toothed tiger and have to
just imagine that was coming up to you. Like, bro, I low-key jumped, but y'all didn't see it. I spiritually jumped. Seeing this thing walk up to me. Spiritually jumped.
to survive the next 30 years alone. And as the years have went on and a whole 2 generations have grown up with social media and the internet in front of their faces, slowly over time, we've become more and more desensitized to any public tragic events happening.
Facts.
It went from a couple of years of no joking time in the public, and if you did, people would make a salty face at you, to now just waiting a couple of days and it ends up being in some brain rot TikTok video.
Epstein was a monster. Just say you weren't invited. Bro, it's so crazy. It's so insane that this is happening.
Hold her down for me.
Did you get my email?
Eli,
Jeff, can I come in?
name 5 kids for me.
What the fuck?
Jaden Smith?
Pussy.
Oh. What?
Big H. Hobbits are inside.
Are you
Bro.
serious? What?
We really have reached the point of no matter how crazy an event is or how up a situation is, there's gonna be some AI edit of it on TikTok or Twitter.
Bro, when Charlie Kirk got sniped, you know what I'm saying? 360 no scope. Bro, I'm telling you, the next day I saw stuff on TikTok. And I realized that, like, at first, people really cared. They were trying to get people fired and all this stuff. But now it's like, nobody cares anymore. Or at least the people on the right who were, like, really pissed about it, they don't care anymore. But, man, it was so crazy.
In and out. And this isn't something that happened overnight. It's been a build-up through years of joking on the internet. One of the things that really started it with social media was right after 9/11. Right after 9/11 happened, it was like the world froze for that day. No one knew, not only in America, what the was next, but frankly around the world. If one of the
Crazy enough, if that happened today, there would be memes out the wazoo, AI edits, which I hope it never happens again. But man, if that happened today, I couldn't even imagine the amount of memes that would come out.
most powerful countries in the world could face a tragedy like that, then everyone had to wonder if it would happen to them. Man, even with me being in my dad's ball sack at that time, I was contemplating should I even be born. Luckily, I chose to, so you're welcome, y'all. But it was
Man.
that serious. I remember.
Shout out
And
your
at that
dad's
time-
ball sack. Pause, Tommy. Pause, but shout out his ball sack, bruh.
It wasn't common to make jokes.
Okay, that
about
sounded fucking. Oh wait, that sounds so crazy. I don't mean it. Okay, that's not. You know what? We're just gonna keep on moving.
serious
That
things
sounds
like
crazy.
that, especially in the media or in public. So any TV show or movie that did was facing the wrath of thousands of callers to the television network that aired the show, saying to cancel it. Which, looking
This is a
back
great
on,
movie, by the way. I'm sorry. This is a very great movie.
is funny for one reason, because boomers nowadays will say younger generations are too sensitive and cancel culture was annoying. And yeah, in truth, Gen Z is a little more but if they saw anything that was slightly offensive to them back then, they had the hotline of every major TV network to complain about it and say they were canceling their membership. True, some parents and grandparents back in the 2000s wasn't even letting their kids watch SpongeBob because they thought it was too demonic. Family Guy was the
Bro, I remember hearing that, and like I knew someone who did that. And I just found it so crazy. Like, I think it's because though around that time there was like all those I don't know if y'all remember this, but this is for like people who are early on the internet. There would be like these compilations on YouTube. It would be like dirty joke compilations in SpongeBob. And I think when parents saw that, or when parents heard about the amount of dirty jokes in the show, they're like, oh hell no, I'm not letting my kid watch that. That's weird. That's disgusting. That's demonic. But like, luckily my parents let me watch SpongeBob, bro. I had a great childhood. I couldn't really watch like Family Guy or The Simpsons or anything like that, but hey, your boy was sneaking watching it, you know? But I could, like, by the time I was like 14, they were like, hey, F it, watch whatever, man. Watch whatever TV show, not just anything. Let me be clear.
First show that kind of started doing 9/11 jokes in the mainstream, and so many people hated them for it. There's this one notorious episode where Lois is running to be mayor and makes fun of politicians using it for advantage, which is a classic now.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that. What are your plans for cleaning up our environment?
9/11.
What about our traffic problem?
9/11.
Okay, maybe I'm just brain rotted to the core, but like, imagine if she just said 6'7". Look, I know you want to click off the video. Please don't click off right now. Please don't click off right now. I promise I'll redeem myself. I promise I'll redeem myself. I will get on my hands and knees and pray that you just stay watching this video after I just made that joke. I hope you guys do. If you guys don't, it is what it is. But man.
And after shows and media started comfortably doing it, it became normal to make jokes about it online. Honestly, even when I think about it, the amount of people still making jokes about it from the mid-2010s to 2020s was a lot. Like when the whole generation of Gen Z who wasn't as connected to it compared to other generations saw the memes. I feel that was the start of us being desensitized to tragedies and not caring as much. And I remember when I started seeing these crazy tragedies and shown to me by people in school, which made me wonder how the f my peers was getting all the I didn't like looking at gore back then, and I still don't to this day. Any edgy person online that says they like looking at gore because it's intriguing low-key scares me. Like,
they're so disgusting, bro. I remember I was in like language arts class, which for all that maybe aren't familiar, it's just like writing pretty much. And there's this one kid at my table who was like on some gore website. I guess there was like some website called like, I don't know, it was something, but you went through like levels of like weird gore videos and you had to get to like level 99 or something, and he was just going through them throughout class, and I was like, bro, I do not want to see that shit. Like that's freaking disgusting. And the dude was sitting there like, man, it's not even scary, bro. Like I like watching this. And it's like, dude, you're a freaking weirdo. Like that's odd. This was back in like 2018, 2019.
I feel like you got some serial killer tendencies. Like
oh yeah, for
randomly
sure.
Be at the lunch table and someone would point at their phone, being like, "Hey Tommy, come look at this," and it was a whole ass ISIS beheading video of someone. Or it would be some
crazy
weird
enough
sexual video, like 2 girls in 1 cup type of videos. I still don't know where they got these videos and how they had them casually on their phones, because I did not have them. Actually, I know exactly where they got them. LiveLeak. I thank the Lord every day that LiveLeak does not exist anymore. That website contributed to millions of kids' trauma. It's not like that content is exactly gone though. All kids have to do now is go on Twitter/X and type in what they want to see.
Oh
I
yeah,
really think though
crazy
that
enough.
time before things started to get more moderated is what contributed to us being so desensitized now. People will say the internet is still unmoderated like that and you can still find crazy things, which you can, but it's become less accessible. Like these companies have faced lawsuits and had to crack down on safety issues and fix these things. One of the main things that set me off for making this video recently was Epstein. As most of you know, recently the Department of Justice finally released the majority of the Epstein files they had at hand, being
which is so crazy because Trump was like, vote for me and I'll release the Epstein files. And then once he gets in office, he's like, oh, what Epstein files? It's not even a thing. He's like, you know what? Actually, we'll give you the Epstein files. Then it's just a bunch of them redacted. It's so crazy, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that dude's a weirdo. That dude is a weirdo. F that dude, bro. F that man. Which I feel like a lot of people should have known that was gonna happen though. A lot of people that voted for him should have known that. Yeah, that dude's a weirdo.
3 million pages. People are rumoring it's actually not everything and there's more, which I'm 100% sure. There is things they did not release, but this release was honestly more than I thought we'd get. All this in these files basically proved every schizophrenic conspiracy theorist from 10 years ago on the internet right. We're talking sick shit, like obviously world leaders being involved in the crimes and having Epstein trafficking people to them, talks of demonic rituals and literal cannibalism, and the worst thing of all, Epstein gooning to Five Nights at Freddy's character. This was really sick, dog. He used every which way he can to get off. With the public finally getting a look into how dark shit gets in these elite circles confirmed by our government, it shocked most people, even on the internet all the time, on how real everything they heard may be going on was. And one of the first things that started happening when the files released was, you guessed it,
everyone just memeing the shit out of it.
Yeah. Come on, Roblox doing this too.
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much
much I sacrificed!
It's to the point, if you search up Epstein on TikTok, it's nothing but memes and random edits. Am I sitting here saying you can't laugh at some brain rot meme of Epstein on TikTok? No, that's up to you. Some of them are funny just because of how ridiculous they're made. But people aren't even taking the severity of this situation at all. Like, I can't blame you if you just can't laugh at the memes. And in truth, my conspiracy theory is that's how the government wants it. There's already theories online that the CIA and government have meme departments now to monitor situations online and soften them. They could very well be involved in making these dumb memes to make you laugh and forget how corrupt things actually are. Really think of it, especially if you live in America. The government lied to your face for the past year saying none of this stuff existed. Only folded when the whole public started rallying against it. Still didn't release it on time required by law. Then released the files randomly, exposing some of the people in the highest positions of government and CEOs. And want us to move on like nothing happened and get back to our daily lives.
Yeah, when you have memes of stuff like that, I mean, it makes it seem like it's less evil and less like crazy what they were doing. I mean, if you can laugh at it, it's like, ah, okay, it was just like this. When it's like, no, they were actually doing that stuff. They're really doing that stuff. But a lot of people, they're not going to see that because of the memes, which is the unfortunate part. It's so sad, man. It's so sad.
People have been assuming these theories for decades, so maybe I thought that's why we would take it more serious. But no one could have ever guessed 10 or 15 years ago someone making a kawaii edit of Epstein on TikTok.
Bro, yeah, like that's crazy.
Now, people have already moved on. If all of this came out before social media, and especially with the president involved with this person, people would have overthrown the government and stormed it by now. And our generation always wants to be empathetic with a person no matter how bad they are. Which now has...
Which I absolutely hate that. I hate that, because it's like, don't get me wrong, be empathetic with people, but there's some people out there that don't deserve any empathy. They don't deserve any, man. I'm telling you, the man with the funny mustache, you know, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Germany, was it the 40s? Pretty sure. Let's say what he was doing was happening right now. You know, if he just hopped on TikTok, cracked a few jokes, people would feel empathy for the man if he died. It's like, no, that's disgusting. It's so weird. It's genuinely disgusting.
People making
sad edits of Epstein.
Mr.
Bro.
Epstein, were you sexually abused as a minor? Were you sexually abused as a minor?
300,000, you guys can't see that. 300,000 likes, by the way. 30,000 bookmarks, man.
Might as well make a sad edit of Adolf while you're at it.
Exactly.
Around in the 40s, you would have made sad edits of Adolf when he died.
Oh yeah, yep.
But he was such a good artist and he got rejected. That probably weighed on his conscience so much. One of the reasons
to gas a bunch of like just because he got rejected, that don't mean that him gassing like should be something okay. Like, it's so crazy how some of these people think online, bro. That's why sometimes you just got to get offline, bro. You need to. Because there's some people in this world that don't deserve any empathy.
I think these meme edits happen, especially for Gen Z, is the fact that a majority feel so disconnected from the government and aren't even representing the government at all and have no hope that they don't even care anymore and no won't change, at least for a while. We're still like a couple of decades away before Gen Z has the full power of government. And we know the government now is hitting their final robbery for boomers before throwing it to the next generation. So a lot of people would just feel cooked and feel they can't change much anyways, so why not make stupid edits of this stuff? AI has only increased it and made it easier to make fun of this stuff.
I've been seeing people buy this quarter zip on TikTok a lot also recently, which is something that's also very scary because you got people rocking the Epstein quarter zip because Epstein had it. It's like, it'd be different if this was something that was just popular, like people were just rocking it. But people are getting this because Jeffrey Epstein rocked it. And it's like, that's insane.
Gotta handcraft the meme. The machine can do it for you. Even with the corruption now, people are making fun of it and don't care. The newest being memes about Netanyahu, with his corruption being so obvious and everyone in the public now knowing. There's an entire trend on TikTok of people trying to summon him to save them.
Netanyahu!
Bro.
Dude, this guy in my life is yours! Netanyahu! He's driving at 20 miles per hour! Benjamin Netanyahu! Beat this car up! And my life is yours! Netanyahu! Save us!
Yo, okay, this is very off topic, but are you guys scared of roller coasters? I'm like, I low-key am scared of roller coasters. Like, I've been on roller coasters before. I hate being on them. Are you guys scared of roller coasters? I just want to know in the comments. Let me know.
Netanyahu! Help me!
3%, man.
I'm at 3% and I can't get to the
Damn.
charger!
This trend coincidentally also started when the US app finally got sold. Take that as
Man.
well. I'm just a YouTuber, please don't hurt me. Just like I said with the Epstein memes too. It is one of
Netanyahu
those
talk,
things where
Israeli
we aren't
talk.
taking severity of. Maybe it's because he's such a corrupt person and only someone you would think could exist as a villain in a movie. This is a man though, all memes aside, that was and is complicit in the genocide of a whole ethnic group of people. Trying to still convince the world what we see with our eyes is wrong. Who is directly involved in influencing the most powerful country to do his bidding. All it takes for him is one visit to the White House, sliding Trump 5 to 10 M's, and he'll bomb whatever country he needs to. I low-key ain't ever seen this man stress because he knows no one can touch him. You get even a centimeter close to him and you and your entire family's existence is disappearing like you never existed.
yeah.
Now you got people calling him the big Yahoo to summon him. Just wait, because I guarantee he tries to get involved in the trend. He won't even know that it's people making fun of him and not laughing with him. And with the Charlie Kirk memes, I called it out last year that people were still gonna be doing them in 2026. It's almost ingrained with TikTok memes. You check any comment section.
Oh my
and
gosh.
they're still photoshopping his face on people. Ain't no one give a single fuck anymore that they saw a video of him getting slimed out on camera in 4K. It also didn't help.
I remember seeing that video. Like, I just had to get offline for that day. Like, I didn't see anything about it, but then when I saw it, actually, it really made you sit there and think that, like, dude, your life can just go at any time. Like, dude was probably just sitting there, which I never liked Charlie Kirk, but seeing a video of just the dude like getting popped, like I was just like, no, this isn't something that I should have seen, and I just had to hop off the internet. It was bad though. That was bad.
Milking his death to oblivion and flexing the merch sale she got after he died.
God, I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to
Aw,
fulfill.
damn.
I mean, I'm saying these numbers because it puts into perspective that we're not just sitting and thinking and looking at the wall being like, what do we do? Like that, there is so much to do. You have over 20,000 Amfest registrations.
The more you hear from Erica Kirk, the more you think there's no way she wasn't jumping for joy when she heard the news. We've reached a point where all of these incidents are crossing together and are getting AI mashed together. You'll see edits of Diddy and Epstein together fighting for the #1 predator spot.
Oh my
Edits of
gosh,
Trump
you know
and-
what's so crazy though? Since the whole Epstein thing, it makes you forget about like the Diddy thing as well. And that's the crazy part about the internet. Like when one thing happens, you tend to forget about the last thing that happened. And it's so sad, bro, because Diddy has a lot of victims. Then Epstein has a lot of victims. And there's going to be somebody who does something even crazier. And then that's going to be the next thing. And it's like, man, it's disgusting, bro.
And Yahoo doing, I don't know really, whatever someone wants. It seems everything is getting more softened and palatable to the public. Who knows where this will lead us in a decade or 2 decades? But I hope y'all know, the people at the top want it to seem that you can't do anything and to keep making memes about things, assuming you'll move on and leave things like this forever. Which isn't true. Every generation usually flips something. And I just hope people know it's not all over like they want you to think it is. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys.
Nah, W video from Tommy. W video. Our generation is very desensitized, bro. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not. When something crazy happens, it's like I see the memes. I'm like, oh shoot. But when you really think about it, it's like, damn. Like we should really care more about what's happening. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Once again, great video by Tommy. I'm gonna leave his video in the description, link in the description. Make sure to like it over on his channel. You know, that dude put the effort into his video. I'm sitting here reacting. You know, if you want to like this video, I'd appreciate it. That's gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure to check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen if y'all want to. That being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I am out. Boom.